What if I told you that exactly 18 months ago I was standing in my bathroom staring at the scale and I had just hit my heaviest weight ever? And what if I told you that today I'm down 45 pounds, my energy is through the roof, and I haven't counted a single calorie in over a year? But here's the thing, there's one secret about keto that nobody talks about. And I'm going to share it with you at the end of this video, trust me. It's the difference between those who succeed long-term and those who quit after 2 weeks feeling defeated. So stick around, because I'm about to give you the complete beginner's guide to keto, the real unfiltered truth about what works, what doesn't, and why your body might just thank you for watching this video. Let me take you back to March 2023. I'm standing in my kitchen at 2 a.m., demolishing a bag of chips while binge-watching Netflix. Again. I'd tried every diet under the sun, counting calories, intermittent fasting, juice cleanses that made me feel like I was dying a slow, green death. And then my friend Sarah, the one who always looks annoyingly energetic, she mentions this keto thing she's been doing. Now, I'll be honest, my first thought was, great, another fad diet where I can't eat anything fun. But here's what grabbed my attention. She said she was eating bacon and eggs for breakfast, steak for dinner, and still losing weight. I mean, come on, bacon. My inner skeptic was screaming, but my inner foodie was intrigued. So I decided to give it a shot. And let me tell you, the first week was an adventure. I felt like my brain was wrapped in cotton balls. I was cranky as a toddler past bedtime. And I questioned every life choice that led me to voluntarily give up pizza. But then something magical happened. Week 2 rolled around, and suddenly I woke up with more energy than I'd had in years. The afternoon crash? Gone. The constant hunger vanished. And when I stepped on the scale, 8 pounds down. That's when I knew I was onto something big. Now, before you think this is some kind of voodoo magic, let me explain what's actually happening in your body when you go keto. Don't worry. I promise to keep the science simple and fun, not like your high school biology teacher who could make the most exciting topics sound like watching paint dry. So here's the deal. Your body is basically like a hybrid car. It can run on 2 types of fuel, sugar, glucose, or fat, ketones. For most of your life, you've been running on sugar because that's what you've been feeding it with all those carbs. Think of it this way. Sugar is like kindling for a fire. It burns hot and fast, but then it's gone, and you need more. Fat is like a big oak log. It burns steady and long, keeping you satisfied for hours. When you drastically reduce your carbs to under 50 grams per day, that's about 1 banana, by the way, your body goes into panic mode for a few days. It's like, wait, where's my usual sugar fix? But then, your liver starts producing these little molecules called ketones from your stored fat. And boom, you're officially in ketosis, running on your body's premium fuel. The crazy part? Your brain actually loves ketones. Studies show that ketones can be up to 25% more efficient than glucose for brain fuel. That's why people on keto often report mental clarity that feels like someone just cleaned their windshield. And here's the kicker. When you're in ketosis, your insulin levels drop dramatically. Insulin is basically your body's storage hormone. When it's high, you store fat. When it's low, you burn fat. It's like flipping a switch from storage mode to burning mode. Now, you might be thinking, this sounds too good to be true. And I get it. I was skeptical too. But the research is solid. Over 50 studies have shown that keto can be more effective for weight loss than low-fat diets. So what can you actually expect when you go keto? Well, based on my experience and thousands of success stories, here's what's in store. First up, weight loss. And I'm not talking about that depressing, slow as molasses, half-pound per week situation. Many people lose 5-10 pounds in the first week alone. Now, some of that is water weight, but who cares? The scale is moving in the right direction. Then there's the energy. Remember that 3 p.m. crash where you feel like you need a nap or an IV drip of coffee? Say goodbye to that. Your energy becomes steady throughout the day because you're not on the blood sugar roller coaster anymore. Mental clarity is another big one. I used to feel like my brain was operating through fog. Now, it's like someone upgraded my mental RAM. I'm sharper, more focused, and I can actually remember where I put my keys. And here's a weird one. Your appetite naturally decreases. You know that feeling where you could eat a horse? That becomes more like, oh, I should probably eat something. It's like your hunger signals finally learned how to use their inside voice. Plus, many people see improvements in their blood markers, better cholesterol ratios, lower blood pressure, improved blood sugar control. Your doctor might actually high-five you at your next checkup. All right, so you're sold on keto. Now what? Here's your action plan, and I'm going to make this as simple as possible because overthinking is the enemy of progress. Step 1. Clean out your kitchen. I know, it hurts to throw away that pasta, but trust me on this. If it's not there, you can't eat it during a weak moment at 11 p.m. Step 2. Stock up on keto-friendly foods. We're talking meats, fish, eggs, cheese, avocados, nuts, leafy greens, and good fats like olive oil and butter. Yes, butter. I give you permission to be friends with butter again. Here's a simple rule to remember. If it grows above ground and has less than 5 grams of carbs per serving, you're probably good to go. If it grows below ground, like potatoes and carrots, it's probably too high in carbs. Step 3. Track your carbs, at least in the beginning. I recommend staying under 20 grams of net carbs per day for the first few weeks. Net carbs are total carbs minus fiber, by the way. There are tons of apps that make this super easy. And here's the thing. You don't need to buy expensive keto products or supplements. This isn't about spending money, it's about changing what you put on your plate. Now, let me save you from the mistakes I made and the ones I see people making all the time. These are the reasons why 95% of people quit keto before they even get to experience the magic. Mistake number 1. Not eating enough fat. I know it sounds crazy, but on keto, fat is your friend. You need about 70 to 80% of your calories from fat. Don't be scared of that avocado or that piece of salmon with crispy skin. Mistake number 2. Giving up during the keto flu. This is that rough patch in the first week where you feel like you've been hit by a truck. Here's the secret. It's usually just dehydration and electrolyte imbalance. Drink more water, add some salt to your food, and consider a magnesium supplement. Mistake number 3. Not being patient with the process. Your body has been running on sugar for decades. It's going to take more than 3 days to fully adapt. Give it at least 3-4 weeks before you judge whether it's working. Mistake number 4. Thinking keto is a free-for-all. Just because something is keto-friendly doesn't mean you can eat unlimited amounts. I'm looking at you, keto cookies and fat bombs. Calories still matter, even on keto. And the biggest mistake? Perfectionism. You're going to have slip-ups. You're going to accidentally eat something with hidden carbs. You're going to have a moment of weakness with a donut. That's called being human. Don't let one bad meal turn into a bad week. Look, I want to be real with you for a minute. Every diet has skeptics, and keto has its fair share. You're going to have people telling you it's dangerous, unsustainable, or just another fad. But here's what I know after 18 months of living this lifestyle. My blood work is the best it's ever been. My energy is consistent. My weight is stable. And I'm not white-knuckling through each day thinking about food. The research backs this up too. Long-term studies show that people can successfully maintain keto for years with continued health benefits. This isn't a quick fix. It's a lifestyle that can actually become easier over time. I've now helped dozens of friends and family members start their keto journey. Some lose 20 pounds, some lose 80. Some do it for weight loss, others for the mental clarity or health benefits. But the ones who stick with it, they all say the same thing. I wish I had started sooner. All right, you've stuck with me this far, so it's time for that secret I promised you at the beginning. The one thing that separates the people who succeed on keto long-term from those who quit after 2 weeks. Ready for it? The secret is this. Stop thinking of keto as a diet. I know, that sounds too simple, but hear me out. Every time you call it a diet, your brain automatically thinks temporary. It thinks restriction. It thinks something I have to endure until I reach my goal. But the people who succeed, they think of keto as their new normal. They don't have cheat days because they're not cheating. They're just living their life. They don't count down the days until they can eat normally again because this is their normal. When you make that mental shift from I'm on a diet to this is how I eat, everything changes. The cravings become manageable. The social situations become easier. the long-term success becomes inevitable. I stopped losing weight about 6 months ago, and you know what? I didn't go back to eating pasta and bread. This is just who I am now. I'm a person who feels amazing eating this way, so why would I go back to feeling tired and hungry all the time? So here's my challenge to you. Don't think about starting keto. Don't think about trying keto. Think about becoming the person who lives this lifestyle. If you're ready to take the first step, start simple. Tomorrow morning, have eggs and bacon instead of cereal. See how you feel. Then maybe try a salad with grilled chicken and avocado for lunch. Just start experimenting. And if you found this video helpful, smash that like button. It really helps me reach more people who might need to hear this message. Subscribe if you want more content like this, because I've got tons more keto tips, recipes, and real talk coming your way. Drop a comment below and tell me, what's the biggest thing holding you back from starting keto? Or if you're already on the journey, what's your biggest victory so far? I read every single comment, and I love hearing your stories. Remember, 18 months ago, I was standing in my bathroom, frustrated and defeated. Today, I'm here sharing this message with you because I know that if this works for someone like me, someone who failed at every other diet, it can work for you too. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to start. And who knows? Maybe 18 months from now, you'll be making your own video helping someone else discover what you're about to discover. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Now go eat some bacon and change your life.